everybody. Welcome back to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. All right, so today is the fanfare in Paris that Square Enix is holding regarding some of the new information that we're going to be getting with Shadowbringer. Some of the most interesting information is the pre-orders. So if you guys ever want to see a really good content creator for this game, I would recommend Work to Game. And he's covered this more extensively than I have. So if you guys want some really good insights, theories about what potentially could be coming forward, as well as facts, I would recommend checking out Work to Game. He's covered a lot of this. But I was just over on the official Twitch channel, and they have announced that the pre-orders will become. You will be able to pre-order Shadowbringer on February 6th. So that is really good news because, of course, we get a new mount associated with the collector's edition. And I'm going to enjoy seeing. Now, it has also been officially announced that I believe it's the Gunblade is the new job, which is a tank. So we're going to see a fourth tank coming into Final Fantasy XIV. I'm looking forward. I'm new to this game, and I wish I would have tried it years ago. I was pretty much apprehensive, but I've been enjoying the PvE elements of the game. PvP I haven't gotten into as much because to me there are a couple of problems with PvP. But from a PvE element, I really am enjoying this product. Also, with that, we're also seeing a new race being introduced in Final Fantasy with this new expansion. I believe they call it expansion. I want to say it's an expansion. But there's going to be a new race associated too. Now, what's really nice about this is you can change your races. So if you want to change your races, you're capable of doing that without creating an alt. So that's another thing I really like about this game. I never have to replay a character because there's a new race, there's a new job. I never have to go through any of that, which is a blessing in disguise for me. Because sometimes content can become monotonous when you're playing you're just building a new class, a new race, or changing it, and it gets, oh my god, it's a pain in the butt. But in this game, it's all about it's the cosmetics and whether or not you want to enjoy that. So kudos Square Enix. So yeah, so we know we're getting it's the bunny one. I forget the name of it. I would like I said, I can't even pronounce it, to be honest with you. Some of the names in this game I can't even pronounce. But to be honest with you, it looks really cool. They showed the female versions. I don't know if there's going to be male. I hope it's not, specific to the sex. I hope it's not restricted. But I can't speculate either way. But yeah, so Gunblade, new job. Now, are they going to throw a new job out there? Are they going to potentially, have a few hidden elements also associated? I don't know. Square Enix is really good about, giving us just giving us enough information to wet our whistle, and then, holding back just enough so when you experience it, you're like, oh my gosh, okay, that's kick-ass. The plot thickens with the new storyline, and that's also really good. I'm enjoying the storyline in this game. I don't follow it as close as some other players, but it's a really strong plot, and it has a nice couple little plot twists associated. And how do I get up here? I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get up here. We'll figure it out. But anyways, yeah, everything's looking really good. I'm enjoying the product. I'm getting Shadowbringers. It's official. There it is. I will be getting Shadowbringer. I've been debated about what game I want to enjoy because there's a lot of products out there I play. I play Guild Wars 2. I haven't played Elder Scrolls for a while. I'm still waiting to see if they can resolve a few technical issues. If they can resolve that, I would like to go back and continue to play Elder Scrolls. But at this point, I don't feel it's worth my time to play a game that's having technical issues. But I'm enjoying Final Fantasy because of the visuals, the story, the dungeons. This game from a PvE element has everything that I'm looking for. It has endgame content. I don't like a linear game very much because it's sometimes too monotonous. But from a player's perspective, if I'm going to enjoy a game and minimize long, drawn-out, repetitive gameplay, this is the game I would make a recommendation for. So out of all of the expansions that are coming out this summer, I'm investing in Shadowbringer. I'm really enjoying the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, go check it out. If you can get your hands on the extended trailer, like I said, go to Work to Game. He covers the extended trailer and all the little highlights. It's really, really good. I'm enjoying watching some of his take on this game, especially as a new player coming in. You know, he's got a lot of good information out there for his viewers, and I would make the recommendation that if you're new to Final Fantasy and you want some really good information, please go check this content creator out. But yeah, pretty good stuff. Now I'm trying to get all my attunements done while I'm in this area really quick. I got 2 more quests to do, and I've got to find the last one, which I'll show you guys how to do that, and then we'll be flying in this zone. But yeah, no, good stuff, good stuff. Shadowbringer, I'm loving it. I love the idea behind it. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to check out. I'm not going to change the race. I'm not interested in the race, but it looks cool. Very graphically appealing. Especially the female versions that I've seen. If you are a person, they look like bunnies, man. Like, you know, sexy bunny. If a Playboy bunny could, you know, be in a game, I guarantee you they would pick this race. I'm just saying. I mean, very revealing wear, attire, very revealing, very attractive, you know. So it has a lot of things that I feel. Let's put it this way. If one of these characters are in my party and in my dungeon, I probably am going to die not paying attention to mechanics. I'm just saying. But very, very good graphics. It's amazing. It's pretty good. So let me finish up these 2 quests here. But yeah, February 6th, you're going to be able to pre-order your Shadowbringer. Now, I know a lot of people don't like doing pre-orders, but usually there's something associated because we all have early access. And the release is July 2nd, I believe, for Shadowbringers. So, what is it? June, end of June sometime, we have the early access if you have the pre-order. So I'm going to enjoy that because that'll give me quick access to the Gunblade and the race and the content, the new land. So that's another thing I'm looking forward to. I'm really happy that a fellow viewer of mine turned me on to this game. Like, I was like, you know, I want to find a game that I can get back into the PvE element. Not that I want PvP. I want a good PvP game, but there's only like two or three good MMOs out there that have, you know, PvP kind of where I want it to be. But, you know, some of them, I don't know, man. Like Guild Wars 2, I love the combat, but I just get tired, and I mean tired, of, you know, the limited selection of game modes. That's my problem with Guild Wars 2 at the moment. ESO, I love sieging. I love giant battles, but it's got too many technical issues and performance issues. World of Warcraft has really, really good PvP. Actually, probably the best in MMOs, because it, you know, has the proper counterplay. It has the ranking system, but it's turn-based, and the way the combat structure is, I don't know if I can get back into it, that type of PvP. Now, this does also have a turn-based system, but the way the combat works in this game, it feels a lot different. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. We got it. I'll show you guys how to find that last mission. I do have the dungeon. Might be associated with the dungeon. Let me check out, see if there's any comments. Oh, I forgot to put up the... Okay. No, we're good. But yes, I am really, really looking forward to Shadowbringer. I'm pumped up about it. It looks good. Pre-order, I won't pre-order until probably March or April. I like to hold off on pre-orders if I'm going to pre-order a game. A lot of times I do not pre-order. The Quarterling, you know, makes a good suggestion. And I wouldn't recommend pre-order until, you know, you get more, or wouldn't do pre-orders. But that's pretty much any console or standalone game. On an MMO, pre-ordering is really, it has a benefit to do a pre-order in MMOs if you get early access. Because MMOs are, you know, you're playing with other players consistently all the time. And to get an early jump on leveling a new class or accessing that content ahead of everybody else or ahead of the people who don't pre-order sometimes has its advantages. Okay. Now what I can do is throw this up and then click this. Huh. It's always the blue ones. Aha, over here. There it is. The naming of Barth. We have to name Barth. One more and I'm going to be able to fly. I don't know how I like that whole thing they did with this initially with Heaven's Ward. You know, they introduced the flying system, which is amazing. If you guys haven't seen it, I will be showing you guys that here in a second. But it, you know, trying to get your ether currents, you have to collect all of the ether currents. Then you have to do the missions to unlock the crystals in order for your mount to be able to fly. Which, you know, whatever. But my problem with that is I don't have a problem with it per se. I have a problem with by the time you do the main story, which has you in the zone, you are pretty much done with the area in questing, unless you want to do the side quest on alts, which you can do. And also, if you're a crafter and you're harvesting. So if you're a botanist or you're a miner, you would be in here gathering resources. So then flying would be resourceful because of the movement speed is much faster on a when you're flying versus ground movement. All right. Okay, we gotta go south. I've got to escort him. I'm sure there's gonna be assassins. Come on. Do I have to escort him? Okay, whatever. I'm moving on. So I can't fly yet. I can't fly. Okay, I'm gonna return to the dude. Okay, went back to the hunter's camp. It's gonna fast travel. Oh. And that should be it. Gotta love these. The naming of Arth. Oh my gosh. It's easier to go this way than all the way around. Or Bath. Doesn't have an R, does it? Bath. Like going back to that, that's another thing. Some of the quest lines in this are a little drawn out sometimes. I'm like, oh, really? Really? Could we have skipped that part? I mean, I like chain quests, don't get me wrong. Especially ones that have good plots, cool deal. But like, and like tedious, like back and forth, that is almost irrelevant, kind of annoying as hell. Just stating the facts. I just want to fly. I believe I can fly. I do, I do. My poor Griffin's like, yo, man, I'm tired of running this shit. They have so many different cutscenes, too. I'm already bored. Oh, I got the little ship. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing now? Okay. Something's weird here. I got 2 parts. And is it in my minions? Or my mount guide? No. So it must be a temporary mount. This must be like where I get the mount if I dismount. So I have to stay on this mount. It has to be associated. Okay. Whatever. Stay on the mount. Don't get off. And it's got like, I don't know what this is. Kind of looks like a mechanical wasp with seashells attachment. And I'm going to have to kill whatever with this mount. Aha. Well. I just dusted the dragons. Okie day. That's it. I rode this thing just to dust dragons. Oh, it's got feet. It's got feet and wings. It's got definitely a biomechanical aspect. It has to be. Skip it. Okie day. And I've done it. That part. Bet you I have to do that last part. Let me check out anything. Alright. I'm not becoming very popular lately with the players. Because I'm playing Final Fantasy. Oh my god. You're such an ass, Mystic. Don't play Final Fantasy. Don't do it. Alright. And I imagine this is a repeatable quest. Okay. Cool deal. Anywho, let's see if Hop is on real quick. He's not. Mooring the pass. Okay. Coming down here. Got to use the duty finder. And I've got to queue a new dungeon. Aha! What? Okay, we're in. That's what it was. I have to do that last dungeon. So good. So good. Why did they do it this way, though? I'll be right back. 1 second. All right. While I'm waiting for that queue, I'm going to go sell some stuff. Lighten my bags up. All right. All right. Gotta get rid of some stuff here. Okay, move just a couple of these things around. Okay. See where it goes. If I can get a queue. All right. That looks good. That looks good. rid of that for now. That looks all good. Okay. That's done. And that one's taking a long time. All right. All right, I'm just going to end the stream, but just some good information here. I got one more quest. I can get flying in the other zone, that zone. So I'm looking forward to that as well. If you have not tried Final Fantasy XIV, they do have a trial for PC and PlayStation. Unfortunately, Xbox players, I am so sorry. If you, I don't know what to tell you. You know, that's between Square Enix and Microsoft. I could see this game coming to my Xbox, but until they can, you know, Microsoft can put away their indifference between console wars, it is what it is. But, you know, if this came to Xbox, I'm sure thousands, if not millions of players would enjoy this product. And I'm sure Square Enix would enjoy having those consumers and those customers as well. So once again, I'm Mystic Raven. This is Mystics MMOs. Thank you guys for watching once again and always. Have a nice day.